When offered the choice between a leasehold and a freehold property, most prospective home buyers would opt for freehold. Who wouldn't want the permanent and absolute tenure of their property with all the freedom and security that this promises? But the large property developers, Barratt, Bellway, Persimmon and Taylor Wimpey, are selling properties which are not free from hold. They come with the financial obligations and restrictive covenants administered by property management companies such as Greenbelt, Gateway, First Port and Trinity Estates, which take ownership of communal spaces once the developer has moved off the site. Management companies charge residents an inflated annual fee in exchange, apparently, for tending to grassy areas or shrubs and other facilities on the estate. This is on top of their council tax, Mr. Hollowbone. This is a scandal. There has clearly been mis-selling. The public perception of freehold is deliberately exploited by the property companies in their sales materials, and many home buyers are not made aware of arrangements for the management of open spaces until the completion of the sale. One of my constituents reported that the first they'd heard of their management company, which was in fact Greenbelt, was a threatening late payment letter. They hadn't received a bill, let alone a welcome pack. While there is no room in the glossy brochure for an outline of the legal arrangements, there always seems to be plenty of space for images of parks, playgrounds, woodland areas, backed up by verbal assurances from the sales rep that they are planned for the estate. These promises are then broken and land is passed or sold onto the maintenance company. The fees charged to residents for the maintenance of their estates are high, rising, uncapped and completely unregulated. In Bishop Auckland, the annual fee for each household is somewhere between £100 and £200 per year, depending on the site. At first, this doesn't sound too onerous, but when you consider that 278 of your neighbours on the estate are also paying this fee, it's obviously a grossly excessive £30,000 just for mowing some grass. In other parts of the country, in line with higher house prices, fees can be up to £400, £600. I've even heard of £800 a year. There is no limit to price increases, and residents frequently report an annual leap in the fee. One of the things that homeowners have said is that their frustration is that they don't have any control over who the managing agent is, and the relationship between the big builders, their favourite management companies, and the processes for acquiring these communal spaces are shrouded in mystery. The fees appear to be plucked from thin air. In some cases, a vague administration category accounts for up to 70% of the total bill. What then do homeowners get in exchange for their fee? Of the 200 people who completed my survey, only one indicated a very good standard of maintenance. Dead or dying trees, poorly maintained shrubberies, wastelands, fly tipping, broken or absent street lighting, playgrounds awaiting repair, and a general absence of their management company, aside from requests for payment. Specific complaints included how Greenbelt were using a strimmer within a dedicated nature park set up to protect newts. In another case, a community hedgerow project was destroyed. Homeowners in freehold properties currently have no way to challenge unfair fees or poor service. The power is almost entirely in the hands of the management company. My constituents have faced threats to block the on-sale of their properties. They've been threatened with bailiffs and court action if they do not adhere to the demands of the management company.